Hi traders, it's Ben Ngoo. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while I posted. I've had a very busy month. But before we get into this video, click that subscribe button, turn on post notification. This video is basically a recap of last week's trades. Just trying to give you guys an insight to the strategy I use in trading FTMO, passing challenges. I know a lot of you are concerned about passing challenges, getting the right strategy you're using, passing those challenges. But the thing is, the goal is not about passing challenges. It's all about getting consistent. If you are consistent enough on your personal account, challenges are actually just very easy. Okay, so that's just it. But actually, this video will be for a lot of traders, new traders. They can learn from the way I trade. They can incorporate it to their own strategy, and you understand, add it to their trading plan. For traders trying to get some consistency, I post most of my analysis, most of my chart work, breakdown entries on my Telegram. So you can actually join my Telegram channel. The link will be in the description below. So join it. You can see how I analyze markets, how I see the market day in, day out. You can actually help your consistency because you can learn from it. Add it to your trading plan, like I said earlier. Okay, so now let's get into this video.
Now moving on to the charts. Last week I actually took just 2 trades. I was busy Monday to Thursday. I was like with some personal things, so I couldn't really take any trade. So on Friday I sat down to like trade to actually analyze the market. So Friday was the only day I actually checked the market. So on Friday I took 2 trades, which was on GBPUSD and GBPAUD. GBPAUD was a break-even trade. GBPUSD was a win. I called both on my Telegram channel. Okay, so you guys should join Telegram channel. The link is in the description below. Okay, let me just break down what I saw and the entry, everything. Um, okay, this is where price is currently. So when I woke up, I think price was here. Okay, good. So when I woke, price was here. Okay, so I start my analysis from the weekly, but in this case, okay, let's just mark this. This was a pullback. We can see. Okay, let me start from the weekly. Okay, the weekly. There's actually nothing on the weekly for me to work with. Okay, so moving on to the daily. Okay, this candle had not formed. This is Friday's candle. This is Thursday's candle. So this Thursday candle, I saw, okay, price pushed, gave this high, pull back. Okay, I'm actually concerned with. I'm concerned about current data, and this is current data. Okay, I don't really go back in time to see what. I'm just concerned about current price data. Now, from this, we could see that this little downtrend here, has already been broken. Okay, has already been broken. As price just pushed high, now pull back to retest this level of resistance, which is support now around here. Okay, so we could see this rejection, then this candle closing bullish. So I actually knew there was a high chance for price to just push bullish into around this resistance region. Okay, this resistance region of this um, on the daily time frame, this resistance region. Okay, so I had this at the back of my mind, like, okay, price will actually push around this region. So this was my target. I was looking to secure my profit before price starts reacting here. Okay, so okay, let me just mark out this I, which will be my target. Okay, this I, good. So moving to the 4 hour, 4 hour is where I mark out my levels and understand. So this I. Now I won't be targeting this I, obviously. Just this should be the target, but I won't be targeting this I. Probably around this region, you could see price start reacting from here to here. Okay, so that was I had that at the back of my mind. So now looking at the 4 hour, we can see, let me bring out this. Okay, we can see price created this low, this high, give a lower low, give this high, okay, then push down, didn't violate this low. So obviously this will be the high we'll be looking at for structure shift. So this candle closed strongly, So price, there's very high chance for price to continue going up at least to this level of resistance here. Now we see this strong push, 1, 2, 3 strong bullish candles. Then we saw this slight pullback. Okay, now around this region was when I woke and I saw okay price going here. So I already had in mind that okay, I'm going to buy this. Okay, so I'm going to buy this. I was looking for entry around here. So I dropped down to the 15 minutes. This is where I go to first start looking for my entries. So looking on the 15 minute, um, okay, let me go up to the one where I took my exact entries. Okay, good. So going on to the 15 minute, looking at the structure. Okay, this is kind of like um um this is kind of like messy around here. So let me go to the 30 minutes. Okay, good. So the 30 minutes is kind of cleaner. Okay, looking at the 30 minutes, we can see price gave this high, push down, give this low, give this high, then this lower low. Okay, so we're looking at this region around here, this region, this level around here. Okay, because price was just ranging around here. So the moment we get a strong candle closing above this, it actually confirms buys for me. Okay, it actually confirms that the structure has actually shifted to start pushing to the upside. Okay, so I wasn't present when all this were happening. Okay, when I woke up, I think the price was around this region, just around here. I think I woke very early. This is about 4:30 in the morning. So price was around this region. So moving on to the 1 hour, I do not enter trades like this. I like engulf. Okay, so I go to the time frame where I get the engulf. Now looking at the 1 hour, we saw this mini range here. Okay, we are trading the pullback to buy, and I saw this. This would have been my entry, this bullish candle, but I wasn't present when this was happening. So this was what I saw. Okay, so I entered immediately. I saw this because this already confirmed the break of this okay of this bearish structure is already pushing bullish. So as anticipated price continue pushing up to retest this high. Okay, so this was my entry on 1 hour. This was my entry on 1 hour. This was my entry. I think let's see, yeah. So I woke up when price was around this region. Then my stop loss was just below this level of support here. I think it was about 15 pips. Yeah, it was 15. Just 15. Yeah, so my take profit was about 30 pips. I think it was 790 or something. 800, 79 something. Yeah, it was around here. So I didn't really target. You can see I didn't target here. I didn't really target because this is also a resistance on the daily. Okay, price can actually just go here, just weak a little bit and come down, then push all the way higher. So it's just being smart with my trading. Okay, so this was my entry, and the next thing we had is push to retest this level of resistance now to support, had a rejection, then price close bullish. So immediately I saw this bullish close breaking above that high, okay, breaking above this level of resistance here. I move my stop loss to break even. And, I hit CP. So it was about 1, 2, 3, about 3 hours I was in this trade, okay. I called it on my Telegram. Okay, I broke it down and all that. So I'll show you guys. Okay, to be in the left side of the screen, the left side of the screen. So I broke that down. So that was the trade on GBPUSD, and the next few candles we can see actually still pushed higher, but I already secured my profits here. And you can see price actually came down. So this is a resistance on the daily, so you should be. Now for GBPAUD trade, this was a break-even trade. Like I said earlier, I took 2 trades, one on GBPUSD, which was a win, and GBPAUD, which was break-even. Okay, this was based off of the weekly and 4 hour. Okay. Based on the weekly, I saw that this level here had been broken, this low. You can see price gave this high, pushed down, created this low, this mini level of support right there. Broke this high to give an higher high. Okay, you can see obviously it's an uptrend there. Suddenly, I saw this strong push to the downside. So as this weekly candle was approaching this, okay, I took this trade on Friday. So as this weekly candle was approaching this, I was expecting like a kind of weak up a bit, then a reaction to the downside. So I was looking for sales. So I just went over to the daily too. You could see the daily. You can see this is the level of resistance right here. Acted as support here, here, here. Then suddenly price is coming back here. Okay, this candle. This is the Friday's candle. So let me just remove this. This was Friday's candle. So this is actually what I saw. So on the 4 hour, when we took this candle, this trade rather was on the 4 hour. I was expecting price to shift, then continue going bearish. As on the weekly, price has broken the weekly uh, um, uptrend to start pushing down. So I was actually anticipating this pair to go down. Okay. So when I woke, I think price was here. Price was here. Okay, good. Oh, controls. Okay, good. So let me zoom in a bit. So price was here. So I saw this high created. Okay. Then suddenly this candle broke up with this high, giving an high, confirming this low. Then we had this strong bearish candle engulfing and closing below this support. Okay. This candle engulfed this previous one, closed below this support, broke below this low. So I was like, okay, good. This will actually be a momentum shift to the downside. So I took this trade. This was my entry around here. I think it was a slight pullback. Then this was my entry around here. So I was just targeting my regular 1 to 2. So this was more like I was planning on holding this trade for a long time, probably a couple of days, a day or two, because this is 4 hours. So it might actually happen in 2, 3, 4 hour candles. It might happen in 1 4 hour candle. It might happen in probably like 8 or 9 4 hour candles. So I was actually not sure yet. So I took this trade open. Okay, let's see where it goes. And suddenly I got triggered and price started pushing here. Now, having in mind it's a Friday and it's not really my kind of like trade. I don't really take trades on the 4 hour for entries, 4 hour is based off is just for levels for me. Then entry is either 15, 30, or 1 hour. Okay. That's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or 1 hour. I barely enter on 4 hours. This was just because the weekly was looking good, 4 hour was looking good, the daily was looking good. So I entered the trade here. So once I saw this kind of closing bearish, I moved my stops to break even. Okay. Then suddenly I got stopped out at break even. This was my break even GBPAUD trade, and you can see it would have actually eventually be should have been a loss if I had held the trade. So this was my GBPAUD trade. So that's it. So 2 trades, GBPUSD was a win, which I showed you guys earlier. It was a win, which was taken here on the 1 hour, 1 to 2. This was the resistance I was talking about earlier. So GBPAUD, which was break even. So it was just a 2% day for me. So this is actually the strategy I use in trading daily. Okay. So I hope this video was helpful. You guys learned a thing or two from it. So if you found this video helpful, click on the like button. Okay. And if you're yet to subscribe, please smash that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications so you know when I upload a new video. Now see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.